Welcome back to the channel, guys. Appreciate you joining me again. Today I want to debunk something. UK charity shops, are they value for money or aren't they value for money? You let me know in the comments what your opinions are on them. I would really like to know what you guys think in the comments. But I'm going to go through today some of the things I've picked up while I've been out and about in one day. So I've got a big haul here. I'm going to flip the camera, get a bit more room and get into today's video. So if you're new here, firstly, welcome. I'm Alan, part of 1300 UK. It's a brand I've been setting up for about a year now. We started off doing animations, things like that. But we are real toy collectors, hobbyists. We love the things we collect. There is an item in one of the bags I've got today that will sum that up though, but you'll see that later on in the video. I have also found a couple of real nostalgic pieces for me. I hope you agree when you see what they are later on in the video as well. Whether I should keep one myself, because I did manage to find two, which is really rare, and I was very surprised. But I want to debunk something about UK charity shops. Now, I go around a lot of them, as a lot of you who visit the channel often, who see a lot of my other videos, will know I do a lot of sourcing in my local ones. I do like to support the charities in my local area. So that's the Blind Society, Age UK. There's a resource centre that's local to us, does resources for the community, all donations, things like that, and I have a really good rapport going with them. Now, they don't give me any special treatment or anything like that, but when I go in, they know the sort of thing I'm looking for, and they'll say, oh, this is coming, that's coming. But the idea that you can't get value in them, I've never found. Now, I go out to charity shops maybe once a week, twice sometimes, I'll go around having a look. Now, I do craft streams, as you can see behind me. I'm partway through doing a cabin, which you can check out on one of the live sessions that we do. We do also do TikTok as well, where we do a lot of them. And a lot of the shorts videos are related to our craft streams and our smaller items, things like that. Me playing with the toys, basically. Alice joins me, my daughter, for a few of them. So check them out and check out in the playlist. I did quit my full-time job just before Christmas, around August time, so it's a few months ago now at the time of recording. There is a full playlist on from when I did quit and 10 days in the life of a full-time reseller. But I want to go through today some of the things I found out and about on my travels. Now, this is in one day. It took me 2 hours to find this, and I visited 4, maybe 5 shops. I didn't do much filming when I was out today because the weather wasn't too good and the audio didn't come out very well. So I will include a little bit of B-roll for you because I know you'd all like to see the scenery and stuff. So just before I get into showing you what I actually got today, I do just want to give you a quick show of what I actually found. If you're wondering where I am at the minute, you can see it in previous videos. This is our packing area. So that's where we store everything during Whatnot shows. We'll label everything for individual people or other items. The big skull is waiting for a custom for me to do and turn it into a cave. That is an eBay sale. It happened about an hour ago, so I'm waiting to pack that and obviously my laptop. But this is our packing area, my miniatures and stuff from Dungeons and Dragons. I don't really go in that area much as that's Sarah's domain. But these are the items. You can see how many items I found. All of those bags that I'm going to go through now. I'll do it really fast for you though and show you some of the items that I managed to pick up. You're now wondering what else is in the room. You've also got these shelves, which are some items that are currently listed and I've been doing on Whatnot shows and things like that. I'm setting up for a show that I'm doing this week, so that's what all that is there. Then obviously my collections live on this side with my crafting area. I have my Alice in Wonderland Funko Pops and all the tub stucks that me and Sarah collect. And then obviously the Hot Wheels and things like that. And some dioramas and terrain. And then obviously my babies are my Daleks and my TARDISes, as I am a big Doctor Who fan, if you couldn't tell by the wallpaper and all the posters that are around everywhere. There is another Hot Wheels track on that side. But this is the room of requirement. A lot happens in it, which is how I've got the sign hiding behind Yoda there, or Grogu is it, I should say. I have to get that right, or I do get told off. So let's get into what I found out and about. So I'm going to go through what I picked up today. Now, I usually always start with plushies, as they can go straight in the bin. So I did find a few. Now, I paid, I think, $1.99 for this, so it's a Mr. Incredible. We have given it a bit of a clean since we come back, a quick speed wash. It is in good condition, but I think that'll go for a few quid. These are going straight into the plushie bin, which is next to me. I found a Star Wars R2-D2, which is cool as well. It's got the label on and everything. That was again $1.99, so I think there's a few quid in that one. These all tend to go for around 5 or 6 quid on eBay. These, they go for a bit cheaper on Whatnot. Found a Squishmallow. I'm always looking out for Squishmallows. There's a lot of demand for Squishmallows, so I found another little one. Again, that was at £1 or £2. Sarah come out with this one because we did have a big blue one that sold, but she just likes hitting me with them. So there's a big Pow Fist as well. I think that was only £1, that one. Sarah will probably hit me with it a few times. The other couple I found was a Mickey. Now it is an original looking Mickey. It is quite cute. He's beanie as well, so I haven't put him through the wash. But it is a cool one. I think there's a few quid in him. Again, he was only £1 or £2. And then the last one was a Hey Dougie, which works. He all talks and things like that. This is actually £2 again. I did need to take the label off that one, but I did sell one of these in the past for a few quid. So it's one for a plushie show that we do on Whatnot. We do specific shows. So I have a plushie one that I do. I think that was majority of the plushies that I got today. So I'm going to go through some of the other items. As I say, there is a couple of nostalgic pieces in here, which I absolutely love, and I was amazed. I ripped them off the shelf when I saw them. But this isn't it. I'll get to them in a little bit. They're in the furthest bag at the minute. So I found this, which was £1.50. So it's a little game, fun in a box game, and it is new and sealed. So I think there's more than £1.50 in that. These are just little items that I tend to run on Whatnot shows. This was another one I found, a little Trolls case. Now I like the box on this as a little container for myself. Sarah is a big fan of Trolls, but it's not in very good condition. Now I did pay £3 for this, but it was the items inside that I actually wanted. So when I opened it up and had a look, it has got a load of Trolls bits in it, and a few of the Trolls bits can go for a few quid. So there is a box full there, as you can see, of all different bits. So some of them are heads, so we'll go through them. But I do think there's another, that's a little terrapin thing that goes in the water. So I love random boxes like this. I absolutely love them. And charity shops is one of the only places you can get them. You can't really get them in retail stores where you find just a box. You'll see in a few minutes. I've got bags full of things as well. But little items like this, which will be collectible to someone. So if you list them on eBay separately, they tend to go for a little bit more, which is quite surprising. I'm trying to look for some other bits. Keychains as well, keychains or bag clips, they can go for a few quid. So although this actual box was £3, the bits inside, I will probably get a couple of quid for each of the keychains, and it's full of little things in there. And again, as I say, I love things like this. Found this as well, which is £1.50, and it's basically the tin that I bought. Because I wanted the tin, and I paid £1.50 for it. It's in good condition, no dents in it or anything like that, but it has actually got a puzzle in here, like a holographic puzzle, which all looks complete. I will make it to check, and it is worth more than the £1.50. I think it will be a bit of a collectible one, but who wouldn't love a little Buzz and Woody lunchbox, lunch case sort of thing. What else did we find today? So I found this £2 for a Marvel alarm clock, official Marvel alarm clock, £2. Now these are probably 5 or 6 quid when you buy them new, maybe even more, I'm not too sure, but I know there's probably a little bit of money in that, a few quid in that one, more. So we did always look in baskets, boxes, things. I love going in charity shops and going rummaging through all of the tote tubs and things like that. Now there's one there that does fill a bag for £3 near us, the resource centre. So they have a lot of off-cut bits. As you see, and I've mentioned earlier, I do crafting and stuff, so a lot of it really appeals to me because I can use it for different things. So these I found in little boxes, and I do always rummage through. So there's a little Snoopy here, and it is a little 1999 Snoopy, which I thought was really cool. And again, these can go for a couple of quid, especially on eBay. A lot of collectors of them. And I think she did me all these for £1, or they were 50p each. So one from The Incredibles, bit of an ongoing theme. A Batman one, which I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this in a few minutes. So I'll leave that to one side, but that's an Imaginext Batman. But again, I love little things like that you don't only find in charity shops. You don't really find boxes and containers in retail stores. This I found for a little bit of crafting. It is magnetised, but I think she actually threw it in because it didn't have a price on it. It's from obviously a train set or something like that, but you'll know, if you know me, you know I love things like that. So that'll get customised into something, probably on a stream. Do join me for one of the craft streams. I have just started doing them as live streams. So do join me. I'm trying to build a bit of a following on them. to see if I can go anywhere with it. Now this I absolutely loved. I'm not sure what it's valued at though, but it's from Primark. It's got the tags, and I've sold a few of them, but it's a Mickey one, Mickey Mouse official one. So it is a Primark one, I can tell from the tag. But I think there is a couple of quid in that. Now I paid £2 for that, so £2. I thought it was a really good one. I have sold a couple of these in the past, not a Mickey one, just a standard one, but I think that'll probably go for five or something like that, 4 or 5 quid. We'll see how we get on. We did have a sneaky plush that sneaked through, an ugly doll. So one of these ugly dolls, I think they're called Fugglers, but it's beanie as well. But these are quite collectible. Some of them I've sold for about 10 or 15 quid. In the box, not really loose like that one. So these is one of the bags, but you just seen if you watched the last video, I found a bag of Duplo bricks. So when I went, I found this for a £5, which is all vehicles, so vehicle bits. It's not actually blocks. They did have 2 big boxes full of Duplo, but they were £10 each, and I'm still umming and ahhing about them whether to go back. But this was a £5, so I think I'm going to put this with the £2 bag full that I got the other day and make sort of a train with it. List it on eBay, and I think it'll go for up to a 10 or something like that, hopefully. So I might be able to make a £5 on that if I'm lucky. But it was just one of them random items that I do like finding. This I picked up. Now this, I have sort of stemmed away from the puzzles and stuff. They are going, and they go really well, but I'm only picking up at the minute the ones that are new and sealed, just because I've counted so many puzzles, me and Sarah, counting pieces. We do build some of them. If they're less than 100 pieces, we'll build it, but if it's more, you can't build them all. But this one I could not resist, more for the 3D art on the front. So it is Super 3D Rock Dragon. So you can see it's a 3D puzzle. I hope it's complete, but even if it's not, I'm going to take that 3D off the front of it, because I think that is absolutely fantastic. I just love the box. It is in good condition. It is taped up, and I didn't count it in stores to see if it's complete. I might build that one actually. 500 piece. If it is complete, I may be keeping that one, because I do love Dungeons and Dragons, which you'll also know if you follow the channel quite a lot. I'll leave that one there behind me. So I'm getting through this one. We picked up some more goodies for the giveaways that we do on Whatnot. If you're wondering what Whatnot is, I do always cover it in the video. It's a social auction site. Basically, it's socials marketing place. So you go on there and you do live auctions. We do it 2 or 3 times a week. Everything's linked in the description. I have covered it in other videos, so do check them out if you're wondering. But yeah, basically it's a live selling platform is what it is. So we do giveaways in it, so some more sweets, not Easter related this time. We have still got some Easter ones left, but we've done quite a few giveaways since then. So that was the first one. Oh, there was 2 more little things. Now, I absolutely love these. I'll have to come a bit close to show you though. But as you know, doing the terrain and the customs, I found these 50p each. So they are little, obviously, I won't say mummies, but is it sarcophagus? Not sure what you call them, but I think they're going to be brilliant for some little dioramas I've got in mind. They're really in good condition as well. They're both fridge magnets, so they do have magnets on the back of them, but I just absolutely love them. 50p each. Probably worth a little bit of money, but who knows. I may price them up. If I do, I'll let you know, but I probably won't, to be fair. I'll probably just keep them for the diorama as I did have in mind. So in the last video, I did say that this time of year, it's March now, we do a lot of home stuff instead of toys. We do continue the toys and growing, but it's mainly Christmas, Easter, things like that. Because Easter is coming up, but toys do go a lot of the time. We've picked up some household stuff. So if you're just seeing on Whatnot, I do a crafternoon stream where I do crafts in an afternoon, and I basically make something and we'll go through like that. I'm just looking around for where I've put the thing that I've made, but it is a load of Lego flowers, which you can't see at the minute. I think I've taken them downstairs for Sarah. But I found a little vase, 50p. Now this is probably worth a little bit online, but it is more for the Lego flowers. If I do see them before I go through the rest of this, I'll show you them. I can't see them in a minute. I must have took them downstairs. But yeah, little vase. I do love these ornaments, so I always look out for ornaments, unusual ones, because they're a hard thing to price. Now most of them come from your bargain stores, things like that. This one underneath says $6.99 on it. Now it's an abstract sort of baby and parent, I would say, but it was 50p in really good condition. Charity shop bargain, 50p. Now I've just sold a dog statue that's in one of the eBay things that I just shown. I will show you that. This one has just gone for 5 or 6 quid. And it was another one that I picked up the other day, 2 little dogs. So that one's waiting to be packaged. It only sold about an hour ago. But ornaments and things like that, people at this time of year are redoing the homes and things like that. I'll save this little one. Little surprise I got for sale. I'll save that for a few minutes. So again, some more abstract stuff. I'm just being, these are a bit fragile. So again, another abstract piece, which I thought was fantastic. 50 pence again. Now there's no price underneath that. Does need a little bit of tightening underneath, it's a little bit loose. But real abstract, nice art sculpture. And I bet you there's someone out there who would love that. So I'll list that. These are eBay items. I do put them on Whatnot, but they don't really go as much on there, to be honest. And I found these as well, 2 little hearts. So they are £3 each underneath with the tags. They look like a B&M special or somewhere like that. Let me see if it is. B&M. See, I knew B&M. So 2 little heart things, 50 pence each. So down from 6 quid to £1 for the 2. I think I can put them back up online to 4 quid, something like that. Make a couple of quid for them. I might list them on Whatnot as well. But we'll see. Now I did find this while I was out, and it was in a new shop that's opened, Better Than Retail, local to me, and it's a Stitch mug, but it was £2. And I think that is absolutely fantastic. I did really get that with Alice in mind, though. She does love Stitch at the minute. So this may be making its way to Alice. But it's got £4 underneath it. So I was made up to find that. They did have a couple of them, so I will show it about. If anyone wants me to pick one up, I'll probably pick one up as well. So I will show you this one now that I said is saved. Now I paid £3 for this, but you know we love our ducks. We absolutely love our ducks. And I found this one and it says, fridge pickers wear bigger knickers. A little duck, which I thought was awesome. So it is made out of wood by the feel of it. Could be a bit of resin, but it feels either wood or resin. But it's one for us, to be honest. The little one for the duck collection. He can sit behind me here. I did get something else that'll go with that I'll show you in a couple of minutes. So we did also find this today. So Sarah come running at me with this, which is a little trolley. Now, call it what you want and call me out for being whatever, but it is the most useful thing ever. So she found that for £3 and she has filled it with the stuff that we bought in there as well. So £3 for the trolley bag. I was made up with that one. So I did say earlier in the video that we do like collecting and things like that. But Sarah found this and said that this is basically sums us up. Because people always ask how I feel about selling my collections and stuff. And obviously there's certain things that's sentimental to me. The likes of the Alice in Wonderland stuff. And the Daleks and things like that. And obviously Sarah's ducks. But this, it basically sums it up. So that is the way we feel. Collect moments, not things. So if I have something and I can play with it for a bit and I've got it in my possession, it might be something collectible. As long as I've got it and that's the memory, that's the moment for me. The thing, the object itself isn't really as appealing. But it is one of them things. So yeah, we found that for £1. One for us, a little sign. It is made out of porcelain as well. So it's collect moments, not things. That is a little thing that we're going to live by, I think. Right, so the other day on Whatnot, I sold all of me dolls. So I had a bag full of dolls that I didn't do anything with for ages because I'm not really a doll fan. Most of them have come from Alice, and she knew more about them than me. But I did pick more up because obviously the people that are coming in at the minute are after that sort of thing. So let me see if we've got them all out here. I might have another couple flying around. But I did pick some better ones up with clothes this time. So I found this one for £1, which is got a nice thingy. I'm not even going to attempt to say what it's from. This one, which I think is like a Ken doll sort of thing. It does need a bit of a clean on the outfit, but I know the Ken dolls go for quite a bit. That was £2. 2015 Mattel one. That is. We found this one, which is one from Frozen. I'm not sure, but she's still got the boots. Now when you're picking dolls and things up, people collect the accessories, so if you find things with boots on them, always check their hair condition as well. This one needs a bit of a hair sort out, but some of them people cut them. Now I'm not sure if that one's been cut as well, but that one is a nice style doll, I think it is, but it turns around to become like an see how I know these things now? That's what it is when I got a daughter who's 12. There you go. So that one as well. So we did find some little dolls. I did mention earlier as well though that I love finding bags. Now I found this bag for a £5. Now would you let me know in the comments whether you would have picked this up? The magnetic Thomas the Tank Engine for a £5. Now let me know in the comments. And the reason I say that is because these are all Thomas trains. Pretty much. There's a couple that aren't. One. Two that aren't. One's Clarabelle, I think. I'm not sure. But Thomas trains do go for quite a bit, especially the magnetised wall. Now, I did sell a bundle of these the other day. I think that was a good bargain for a £5. But let me know what you think in the comments. Now, I found this for £1. Now, we do love elephants, so Sarah loves elephants. A lot of the time I pick stuff up for myself. But today I'm trying to clear up whether you can get bargains or you can't. But this was £1 for a little elephant. Now, it's got the stopper in, little money box. Good condition. He's a little clean on the feet there, but it's not too bad. It's only a little rubber. If you want, for Sarah, I think, to start a little collection, we are going away the end of this year. This, again, with me crafting in mind, for £1. I loved it. It's a little alligator coming out of an egg. So, hatching out of an egg. I thought it was pretty cool, that, for £1. So, again, that'll go on my crafting table. This one was the first one I found with the flowers in mind. The Lego flowers. I do need to find them to show you, really. I will put an image up of the Lego flowers. There is a short of me doing them as well. But this little crackle vase pot, which I can't see a stamp or a brand on it, but it was only £1. So I thought that was well a bargain for £1. That's probably worth 3 or 4 quid. Now I did pull the bigger duck out before. I found one of the things to go with it. So we found a cute another one in another shop, funnily enough. Little duck for £1. So that can go with that one. It's a bit like an old mother hen and the chick. This, I've sold one of these before, little gauntlet. I do need to check whether this one's working, but it went for a few quid. This I found as well, which is 2 quid. Well, Sarah found this actually, a little Superman. It has still got the tags on it, but it's not brand new because it looks like it's got wet, the tag. But it is still on it, and for 2 quid, little Superman plushie. I'm not sure if it's got an actual brand. Team Justice. But another one to go in the plushies for the plushie show. We do take a bit of a gamble on the plushies. We usually start them all at £1 and see what they go for. So sometimes we make, sometimes we don't. Bag of marbles. There's nostalgia. I did say this one I was going to show you something nostalgic. This isn't it. Don't worry. This isn't it. Although marbles are nostalgic. And I am going to have a little game. But as I start doing TikTok and things like that, I have got a marble maze that I'm going to do. So bag of marbles was really coming useful to me. It was £1 for a bag of marbles. So I can't go wrong. Hopefully I don't lose them. Some might say I already have. But yeah, that was it. So the bag itself, as I say, 3 quid. 3 quid for that. Little carry a haul. We got to do Hot Wheels shows and things like that as well. Now this was a £5. So there's a £5, and I know these go for, you can probably get one for around 10 to 12 quid new, I think, if you're lucky. But this is a £5, but it came with cars, which is good. Now a few of them aren't actual Hot Wheels. Those 3 at the top are not Hot Wheels. Those 2 are Hot Wheels though. And there's one at the bottom there which is also a Hot Wheels. So that one there is Hot Wheels, and those 2, which I should be able to sell for at least £1 each. So there's 3 quid back, and then I'll probably get a £5 at least back for that. It was a £5 in total, but I think there's round about a tenner in that. I'll hopefully make back off that one. We'll see how it goes, but I do think with a bit of a clean up, sort out them cars, it should go. So I did mention the marbles before. I've also got this to go with the marbles that I'm doing. I'm obviously going to do Domino Rally into Marble Maze. Big massive thing, which will make a cool video, I think. Let me know if you'd like to see that in the comments. I do think I'll do it anyway, but let me know what you think. So yeah, this is 2 quid. I'm not expecting it all to be there. That is the thing with charity shops a lot of the time. They're not always complete because they haven't really got the time to go through checking everything. A lot of them do. Some charity shops are really good. If you're wondering what I mean by a charity shop, if you're watching from the US, it's just basically a thrift store, or your Goodwill, whatever you'd like to call it out there. But yeah, Domino Express, bit nostalgic again, but again, not the nostalgic piece I said I was going to show you. I do think there's a bit of value in this piece, so let me know what you think. I will get to it in a few minutes. So I'll pick this up. I am a big Harley Quinn fan. fan, and I do love more the evil side of DC, so Joker. I love all the villain characters, and I found this, the Arkham Asylum. Now, charity shops have a lot of these in a lot of the time because people get them as kids, and they obviously take up a lot of room. So the one that I go to at the minute has got loads of them in. And I always look at them. Sometimes I pick them up, sometimes I don't. I did sell the Toy Story one I got the other day, which you've got to really think what the is that you're getting. Now, Suicide Squad Harley Quinn is collectible by adults and children alike, as long as many toys as well are as well. But Arkham Asylum, I think, will make a brilliant backdrop. You can see, I think, on the camera there, I've got the Bowser at the back at the minute, so that may make an appearance at some point with some other Arkham stuff that I have around the room. But it was a £5 I paid for that one. But I did say earlier in the video as well, this can go with it now as well. So a little thing I picked up, but obviously it'll go with it is part of maybe not that exact set, but it'll go with it. There's a little Batman. There you go. I'm playing now. I'm playing. This is what happens. So another steering wheel and pedals. Which I got this one though for £25. Now the one I got the other day was 15 quid and it did work and everything. Now this one I've valued between 25 and 40. So it's on the bottom end. If I don't make my money back on it, there's something wrong. But I think with a bit of a clean up, provided it all works and everything's sound, I will have fun playing with this. So to see, I did with the last one. So yeah, I found that today as well. £25 I paid for it. Hopefully I'll get a bit of money back from it, but we'll see, and I will have fun playing with it. Now I have had one of these before. This was the other thing that I had in line with the Batman, so I might put these together. I have had one of these before and it sold really well, but basically it's a transforming, won't be able to hear me now, robot over the thing. Let's see if it'll work in my hand. Will it work in my hand? There we go, it's going. Oh, the drama. I think it needs new batteries. It's going quite slow, but it does turn into a robot, shoots and everything, makes certain sound, things like that. Now I can't remember off the top of my head what I paid for it. I think it was £5. I'm sure I paid £5 for it. Can't see the sticker on it anymore. But I did see a £5 sticker on something else, so I didn't pay £5 before. But if I can find out what I sold the last one for, I'll let you know. But I know it was over a tenner. And again, the Batman will go with it. So I can put this Batman with it. It does come up further than that. There we go. And here goes in there. There's a little, whoo, there you go. You can see what I'm doing with it. So that is what that is. I do think with the last one in mind, I'll double my money on that. We found as well a Barbie watch in the case. It looks like it's never been worn. Now I have tried to price this one. I can't find this exact one online, but there are similar ones are going for anything between 10 and 20 quid. So I need to establish the year on it really to find out what it is. It is a quartz one, Barbie watch. I paid £5 for it. It was with Goodwill though, because they do gift day and things like that, so they get a bit of extra money. So I was happy to pay a £5 for it, and I think I'll double my money on that. Let me know in the comments what you think it's valued at, or if you can get me a pricing. Now this I saw when I went in the other day, and I love Sweetie Pie. So it is Sweetie Pie, and I was looking at it in a glass cabinet, and I thought, oh, I like that. Now it's £5, and I was thinking, is it worth it or isn't it? And then when I saw it on the top, I thought, oh, that's a salt shaker. But it was obviously in the glass cabinet, so I couldn't see exactly what it was. But today when I went back, it was still there, and I said, can I have a look at the Tweety? And I had a look. And then I noticed when I take it off, it's actually the salt and the pepper. So the pepper is the chair, and the salt is the Tweety. And they both got stoppers in as well. It's always important to check that. And they are dry inside as well. I checked that. So it looks like they've never been used. Now I did price that up between £10 and £15 that's going for. So £5 paid for it. I think I should be able to double my money, or even maybe make the £10 profit that we aim for on eBay. Whether we do, I'm not too sure. We'll see. What else did I find today? So again, another little bag. As I say, I like picking these bags up. Now I think these are sort of shummas, but I'm not too sure. But it was £1 for them. Now they're a little bit dirty, but I think they'll clean up really well. And I think they may be a collectible item, but I'm not 100%. But for £1, I thought it's worth a little gamble on that. It's worth taking me a chance on it. Again, with home in mind, I found this. Now it is a corkscrew. It's one I think that you fit to your side. But you were not going to find this in a retail shop for £1. Charity shop bargain at £1. Now, I'm not going to use it myself, but I think it's a listable item on eBay and it should go quite well. It all seems to work. Good operation on it. No issue. But yeah, for £1, that was a charity shop bargain. We love ducks. We also love flamingos. So I found a bag of flamingos for £1. I think you get these in the likes of B&M and things like that as well. But they're more than £1. They're about £3 each. So for £1, we'll keep them with our little collections. So this bag was £3 for this whole bag. So I did have it split at first, but she said, oh, I'll just throw it in one. Because it's only a little bit. So it is random bits. Obviously, you're paying £3. So they're after like 50p an item. So PJ Masks, one of the little vehicles. I don't know whether I'll make any money on it, not too sure. But again, all of this that's coming out of this bag now was for £3 in total. I found this doll, which again, it looks like it's Doc McStuffin's doll, but I can't remember what it's from. Shout at me in the comments, because I can't remember. But another little doll. We found Marvelous Ladybug, is it? Is that what she's called? Marvelous Ladybug. I should know, but as I say, I'm not big up on dolls. Frozen, 2 little mini dolls. This one here, another little doll. Say Moana. Another little doll, restocking the dolls. A little LOL, which will go with a bundle of LOLs I've got. So I'm going to throw that one in with it. There's a little truck for one of my dioramas. So all of these I'm pulling out now, as I say, with three quid for the lot. A little Buzz from Toy Story. A little Buzz, here go on something. This was in there as well. I did point it out to her, but she wasn't too fussed. But it's a load of sticky labels. So considering I got them as part of this, they'll do me quite well for labelling stuff up. So they're one for me expenses. I think this is one of, show you the other bit. Another Thomas Train was the other thing I found. I think it's one of these. Afmal, that's what they call the thing. Because these are little Afmals. I didn't pick these up today. Me and Alice did a video on them. You want to check that out as well. A full unboxing. But this one here, I think, is another one. Looks very similar. I will have to do some research onto it, but I'm sure Bonkers Toys it is. I'm going to confirm it right now. So another little Afmal. They're quite collectible. And the Sun and the Moon ones that me and Alice have got are collectible ones, but we keep them as a reminder of the video that we did. So I'm getting to the bit that I wanted to show the video of, the nostalgic piece, but I'll show you these other bits I got. So this is the other duck. So the other duck we found is this one. That'll go with them 2 there. So another pound duck. Another little bag of ducks slash dolphiny quacky things. Another pound bag. So I'll put that in. Might do them with some gibbies as a little fun little item. This I picked up just because I want to play it with Alice more than anything. But Dizzy Dinosaur for £1. Dizzy Dinosaur game. It looks quite old, to be fair. Whether I can see a year on it. 5 years and up. 1987. My eyes are not right. 1987. Dizzy Dino game. 1987. You're not getting that from anywhere other than a charity shop. So these are the items that I found. Now this is definitely a loft clearance or an attic clearance if you're in the US, wondering what it is, or a cellar. But when would you find these? So nostalgic to the max. They look worn on the boxes, but these are from 1990. I say these because I actually found 2 of them. 2 of these Hoopla Turtles games. Now when I've priced these up, there has been 2 sold, one at £45 and one at £10. Now I got these for £4 each. £4 each. Now I don't even know if it's brand new because it's still got the rings inside the bag. There, as you can see. The box condition is not great, but if that's worth, got to be worth about 30 quid. You're talking about 35-year-old game. Now it is fantastic. This one's a little bit worse for the box. So I'll see if we can take it out and have a little look at it. But let me know whether you think I should keep one or we should sell them both. So this was it, and I remember it from back in the day. So it is that game. And then the rings are still sealed. Are they sealed? Oh, they're in the bag. They're not sealed, but they're in the bag. There's a little bit of warping on it, which I think will affect the value, the condition of it. The other one I'm hoping is a little bit better, but I just think that's fantastic. I think I might need to keep it myself. Can't believe one actually sold for £45, but I know they're worth money because of the age of them. And to find them in the box, I think people will keep them in the box as well. So I'll give them a little clean up on the boxes, and then I'll list them and see what they go for, and I will let you know in a future episode. Hope you've enjoyed looking at what I've picked up today. Let me know if you think there's value there. Now, all of these things were sourced from charity shops in the local area, and it took me about an hour, 2 hours maybe, with mooching around and having a look at everything. So let me know if you think there's value, and I'll see you in the next one.